Hello, 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 Virgo. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Finally, you will be able to get some rest. We're just going to get right into your reading. This message is for the ex. They have contacted you. Now what? They have contacted you. Maybe you answered the phone when they called. Maybe you didn't. Maybe they sent you a text message and you didn't respond. The ex has contacted you. Now what? Okay. I've seen a couple of comments, I think 3 or 4, that said that the exes have called them or tried to contact them. As a matter of fact, my ex from way back in the day, over 26 years ago, sent me a text message this morning about 1:48 a.m. Okay. He said, "Good morning, on vacation," and he sent me a picture with him standing on the beach. So I just sent him a message back, have a blessed and safe trip. So yeah, he's on the beach. So he beaching, having a good time. Okay, so you just had to send me this picture about you being on a vacation, whatever. So that, like I said, we got some exes calling back. That doesn't mean that they want to be with you, or that doesn't mean that you want to be with them. The fact of the matter is, they're contacting you. Now what? Okay, now what? The ex has contacted you, Virgo. Now what? And 2, just to let you all know, I am having a sale right now. The sale is going on until October the 31st at 12 o'clock a.m. It's $15.55 for either a love reading or $15.55 for a freestyle reading. All of that information is over on the community section. It's in the community section. It's a 20-minute read, no matter whether you get a love reading or a freestyle reading. If you get a love reading and you have a specific person, please put that person's question in the email. Every time I do readings, people still don't read the comments, or they still don't read the information on how to contact me. If you pay for a reading, you must email me after you make that payment. If you do not email me after you make that payment, I'm just going to simply refund you without even an explanation, because you already know up front how Nikki operates. Everything is in the comments. Everything you need to know, the prices, when you'll get your reading back, all of that stuff. Okay, so if you make a payment, email me. If you make a payment and don't email me within 24 hours, I'm going to send that money right back to you. Okay. All right, I thank you all. I appreciate you, because sometimes people do forget, and I understand that. That's why I give them a little extra time to. I should not have to email you after you paid me your money for a reading. I need you to specifically email me so I can make sure your email is correct. You get it? All right. Thank you. There we go. And over on my other channel, Loved Ones channel, I'm doing a sale over there. But that particular reading is usually $40 to contact your person from the other side. But I'm having a sale over there for $20. I just haven't posted it over there yet. The ex have contacted you now. Now what? They've contacted you. Now what? There we go. Page of Wands. The Magician. Some of you all actually have manifested this person, and you may not have done it intentionally. You think about this person, possibly think about some memories of the good times that you shared with this person. It just happens. We got the Hermit. And when you're in your downtime, when you are maybe shut down and just not having anything to think about, they creep up in your head. Maybe some moments that you all shared, you sit there, you think about it, and that's not a bad thing. I'm not saying that this person is back into your life to hook up with you again. I've been simply saying they're going to contact you. Okay, but I feel like you've been really thinking about them lately, and that's possibly why. Okay, even if it's off and on within the last 2 or 3 months, you've been thinking about this person, and finally they're coming through. They're texting you. They're out having a good time, on vacation, living their life, having a ball, and you could be doing it too, but maybe you're crossing their mind too, and they feel, well, maybe I should ask Virgo. I should have asked Virgo. It'd be so nice if the love of my life, Virgo, would be on this trip with me or enjoying this moment with me. And that's why they contact you, because they're thinking about you just like you're thinking about them. Okay. Don't let the looks fool you. Don't let the smooth taste fool you. They're missing you too. All right. Because right now I feel like you are trying to figure out who you truly are. what's your life, what's your destiny, what it is that you're meant to do in your life. You're in hermit mode, and I feel like you're just letting everything go in front of you. Everything that no longer serves you, that's over with. And now it's time for you to really reflect and think about what you truly want in your life and how you want it and who you want. Even with this, though, you have some of these balloons here that they're behind you. These are opportunities that are on their way to you. Some out for, that could be love, that could be work, that could be a new home, that could be anything. You got all these opportunities coming forward to you, and the closer they're going to get to you, the lighter your life is going to be, the lighter your load is going to be, the more opportunity is going to be your way, the more opportunities are coming your way. Okay, so pretty soon you're not going to need that light. You're not going to need that lantern to show you the way. You're already going to be led the right way. You already are on the path that you need to be on. Okay, that's what that light is. That light is telling you there are more opportunities coming for you. That's not just because you got here and you saw this light and you've collected that prize. There are more prizes for you to come. There's more prizes to come too. There's more prizes to come your way, Virgo. Okay. What and why did this person contact you, Virgo? The ex has contacted you. Now what? Now what? Our minds intertwine without saying it loud. I told you, y'all thinking about each other. And listen, just don't get a little snappy little attitude, Virgo. Don't snap at me, okay? Like I said, you all are both thinking about each other. Even if it's just a passing thought, you're still thinking about each other at the same exact time. At some point, with you living your life and doing your thing and really not thinking about it, honestly, at the exact same time, you thought of each other at the exact same time. Maybe there was some music that you all like listen to. Maybe you heard their name on TV or they heard your name on the TV, but at the exact same time, and no matter where they were in the world or where they were in the universe, you thought about them at the exact same time. That's why it felt so heavy, okay? And that's why they contacted you, because your minds intertwined. It's not a big deal. You know, I know some people say, well, I don't want my ex and F him and F her, and yeah, I get it. But, maybe you don't want to hear from your ex, but maybe some people do. Maybe somebody wants to know exactly what it is they want. If they contacted you, if they took time out of their day to contact you, what do they want? Okay. If you want our love to become long lasting, give me a hand to build a solid foundation. Okay. To build a solid foundation. A part of you, you know who you are. It's not for everybody. Okay. Want this person to be in your life. You shut in hermit mode right now. I don't want our love to become worse by minor things unconsciously piling up. So there could have been a lot of nitpicking in the relationship between the both of you all, especially when things got hard. Okay, when it was hard to make ends meet, you all weren't getting along, you all weren't connecting in the bedroom or something. There's something that shut the relationship down, and I feel like it had a lot to do with money, and as it is in a lot of relationships, though. But I feel like you are really thinking about this person at the exact same time, wondering about the shoulda, coulda, wouldas. Could we have fixed this? Could I have been better to this person? Could he or she could have been better with me, better toward me, okay? But you're thinking about each other at the same doggone time. It's like you want a love that's everlasting, whether it's with him or her or somebody completely different. And you don't want your life, what you dealt with or what you went through with this person, you don't want to go through that minor stuff anymore. I think you've realized after all of this time, and maybe they realized after not being with you for so long, for so many years, like, wow, why couldn't we just work this out? It was just so minor. It was just, everything just kept piling up. It wasn't a big deal. Why couldn't we have fixed it then? We would have been together right now. Okay, so everybody's questioning themselves about why. Everybody's questioning themselves earthly about the shoulda, coulda, wouldas. Maybe it's a little too late for the shoulda, coulda, wouldas. Okay. The ex contacted you. Now what? True love. This is a romance of a lifetime. True and everlasting love is here for you. This person may just come back into your life, and maybe you all will finally work things out. That's if you want to be with the ex. I got back with my ex. That's the one who passed away last December. It didn't work out. It didn't work out because I didn't love him, and vice versa. I I think that we outgrew each other. We finally we got over each other, but didn't get over each other. We knew that we could live without each other, if that makes sense. Some of us are meant to be with our exes, and some of us are not. Some of us outgrow our exes. We're gonna always love them. We're gonna always have them in our hearts, but it's just time to move on. And my ex, he passed away. You know, I think about him, Frank, every single day. You know, but I'm kind of glad that we broke up before he passed away, because if we were together and he passed away, I probably still wouldn't be over that. That was hard enough hearing about it. You know, I'm so thankful that God saw fit to end our connection before he passed away. It would have been horrific for me, because I had just lost my mother. You know, so that's kind of, you know, eerie, deep. All right. So yeah, this person remembers you. This person understands that what you all shared was true love, whether you get back with this person or not. You were a true love to him or her. You were the truest person to this person that they could have ever known in their entire life. They've met nobody else like you since you. Okay, they've never met anybody else like you since you. Unrequited feelings. There's not enough love to keep this relationship going in a healthy direction. That's because you you didn't know how to solve your problems then. That's what you didn't know, how to solve the little problems in your relationship. So do you think you have grown up enough now to finally do that thing now in your life? Possibly not, you know. So I feel like you've outgrown that love for each other. It taught you a lesson how not to let the same small connections or like blown fuses interrupt the connection. You got to work it out together and not separately. Learn how to talk to each other and at each other. Learning how to solve the minor things before they start blurring up and eradicating the love and the respect that you all had or have for one another. The ex, Virgo, has contacted you. Now what? Be honest. Heart-to-heart conversations are necessary. It is safe for you to talk about your feelings. And this person is your mirror soul. This is why the connection feels so sacred to you, because this was a deep, deep, deep connection. Okay, a very, very intense, very, very deep connection. I know it was for me and this guy who I just showed you, David. It was so deep, you all. It was just the most beautiful connection I have ever since then shared with anybody. You know, I can't tell you just how intense my love for him was. It is, but I've learned how to live with it. I can live without ever being with him again. You know what I'm saying? But I know that love is real. I know that it will never go anywhere. I know that I will open my heart up enough to give my love and heart to somebody else when they come into my life, when the right one comes along. Okay? But be honest. I think that I don't know. This person could be wanting to talk to you. Maybe you may maybe want to talk to him. You could have a child with this person. Maybe not. This person always made you feel younger than you were, and you had this youthful ability with them as well. Okay, that's why they are having a good time. They're enjoying their life. But you know, maybe there are some things that was left unsaid that need to be brought up by either you or them. All right, it doesn't have to be, but this is the perfect opportunity. You know, maybe this is something that you all need to say to each other. Well, we would never get along because you took me through this when we were together, or you did this to me when we were together. Yeah, we're older now. We've both been in relationships since then. We both have learned something necessary in order to make a good relationship stronger. Okay. All right, y'all. The ex has contacted you, Virgo. How the ex contacted you, but how are they feeling about you right now? When they contacted you through voicemail, text message, or whatever, what were they thinking when they initiated contact? When they initiated contact, how were they feeling about you? They're hurt. Okay. I'm hearing a song. Hold on. I'm hearing. I think it's Tony Terry. When I'm with you. Yeah. I'm smiling about that song. It's giving me chills, but I'm gonna put that song in the comments for you all to listen to. Tony Terry, When I'm With You. So I feel like they were thinking about you, and they were thinking about being with you. That's how I feel like at the same time you all were thinking about each other. They contacted you because they were missing you, and you were thinking about them because you were missing them, or missing some moments that you all have shared and cherished together. So I feel like, yeah, they want to be with you. They want you to be in that place, that magical place with them. Okay. So one of my friends actually said, why don't you ask him to send for you, to pick you up, to take you wherever he is. I don't want to be wherever he is. You know what I'm saying? I just want to be where I'm at. I don't want to wake up any kind of dormant feelings that I have for him, you know, because they are deep. They still are. But like I said, I've learned how to deal with them. All right. They're thinking about you. They're wanting to be with you. They're wanting to tell you, and that never possibly will ever tell you that they want you to be with them in the physical realm. Okay. They just feel you. They want you to be next to them at that moment, because your energies are crossing each other at the exact same time. Our minds intertwine without saying it out, loud. Okay. Okay. I have the Knight of Cups, and he's telling his friends, or she is telling their friends about you, and like what you all been through, how, and two, exactly that, how much you mean to them. Okay. Well, why don't you go over there and get her? Why don't you tell him how you feel or something? You know, you don't have to be the third wheel all the time, or we want you to be happy. We want you to live, to have a life of love, to be with somebody who you love with all of your heart and soul. Why don't you pick up the phone and call? You know, why don't you see what see what she or he is doing? You know, because you're having a drink, you know, in this energy realm. They're having a drink in this energy realm, you know, but it's like, y'all doing the same exact thing. You're still thinking about her or him, and vice versa. You know, like, I feel her energy, dude. I feel his energy, dude. But I don't know how to, you know, I don't know what I should say. I'm just going to send them a text message and ask them how they're doing, if I don't do nothing else. Another song I'm hearing for you, Virgo. I'm looking at this. Our minds intertwine without saying a word. I'm hearing you say it best when you say nothing at all. So this is a song I'm hearing. You say it best when you say nothing at all. Oh, Virgo, it's going to make me tear up. This man or this woman is really feeling your energy. You're feeling each other's energy. That is the most magnificent part of the reading. Like I said, don't get hostile in that comment section now. Okay? Don't get hostile. All right? You don't want them, okay. You want them, okay. My ex this and my ex that. Yeah, I had a few effed up exes in my life too, but some of the exes I was with, the energy, the love was there. It was real. I'm not gonna lie about that. I'm not going to deny that. But does that mean that where he is right now, I want to be there? No, I have my life here. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I'm not gonna change it up because I'm reading for you. That's the way I feel, you know. Now, if let me tell you this, I always tell my friend, did you see the end of Pretty Woman? Okay, if he pull up in a Cadillac, a stretch limo, or whatever the hell it is, you know, or on a horse, and say, come on, all right, I'm going. If you knock at that door, hello, who is it? David. Who? David. He opened that door, have on that white tuxedo, with some bouquet of flowers in his hand or something. Okay, but until he pull up, I'm gonna keep living my life. If he never pulls up, I'm gonna be okay with that too. Okay, all right, Virgo. Pay attention to the red flags. Know the warning signs. Know the warning signs of what an unhealthy connection looks like. All right, an unhealthy connection. Maybe it was unhealthy for you. Maybe it was not. It just depends. Sometimes you're not meant to be with somebody. You just break up because you drift apart. It doesn't always have to be a bunch of red flags. Sometimes it does, but only you will know the answer to that. Okay? You say it best when you say nothing at all. Oh, I know it's gonna be some harsh comments in the comment section, as always when I do love reads. So, and it's okay with that. Engagement. Your love life is soon ascending to a higher level of commitment. So we got this ex who's thinking about you. You're thinking about the ex too. Some of you are, okay? But also there could be somebody else coming into your life, a brand new person. This is coming to an end, okay? Yeah, this person here in your past, no matter what you went through with this person, that's coming to an end. I'm hearing a real ending. All right. We're older. We're not younger anymore. You know, we've been through a lot. We've seen a lot of changes in our life. Okay. and we know what what true love feels like. We know when we have the right person in our life. Either it's ending and this person's coming back to get you, or you're going back to get them, or it's ending. Spirit is cutting that tie between the two of you, that tie that has bound you all this time, and opening you up to somebody brand new. Either or. Okay. Can't get my eyes off your figure and the way you move. I can't get my eyes off your figure and the way you move. They're looking at pictures. If you all took some videos or something, they're still watching videos. They're doing something to where they're looking at you, physically doing something. Like I said, maybe they took some a video. Maybe you all had a private video that they watch all the time, whatever. Okay, they're watching those, and then they're missing you. They're missing that glory that you all shared together. Final message. I have actions speak louder than words. If you want to know what someone is feeling, watch what they are doing. Okay, if you want to watch how someone is feeling, watch what they are doing. Actions speak louder than words. Pay attention to the red flags. If those red flags were too many for you to keep count, and in the end you got hurt beyond belief, then okay, this person's not for you. I'm not saying go back to your ex. I'm not saying pick up that phone and text this person or whatever. Okay, I'm just saying follow your heart. You know it better than I do. 10 times, 20 times, 100 times better than I do. I know my heart. Okay, like I said, if he were to pick up the phone and say, well, can I send you a ticket to come where I am? Nope. If he knocks at that door, have a little bitty box that has a beautiful wedding ring on it, and say, let's go, Nikki. Okay, I'm gone. Okay, I'm gone. But look, different paths. This is how I like to think that this is for me as well as you too. You're not on the same page with the person you have in mind. The directions you want to move into are different. You can love that person forever, Virgo. Live with the love that you feel for that person, that you have for that person, and know that it's okay to still have love in your heart for somebody. That's a special connection that I possibly will never get with anybody else but David. Okay, but at the same time, I know that I deserve love too. I deserve love. I deserve to be happy in my life. Okay, just like you do. It doesn't hurt to have love in your life for somebody you're no longer with. Okay, but don't stay drowned in that love and not allowing anybody else to come into your life, blocking anybody else from loving you because you still have feelings and hopes that somebody will come back. It's just different paths. You're on different paths, and that's okay to be on different paths. It's okay to love somebody who you're no longer with. Some of you may hate your exes. I don't hate David. Okay, if I did, I would tell you. Okay, I don't hate him. I never could, because he was just that kind of person that we just had a bond. We just had this intense connect. I can't even describe the connection we had. Okay, I really can't. And he sent me. You all have. I think I said one when he contacted me the last time. We were talking about like the fun times that we shared, just the moments that we used to just share in this small little apartment I had. Okay, and he said it was home. It was comfortable. I remember the chicken. He could just like my cooking. He said, I remember the chicken, the stew, and the music. It was cool. It was a cool Sunday always, because every Sunday we would always spend time together. No intimacy, no sex, no nothing, just TV, listening to music, just talking, just no sex, you all. We just talked, and it was just the most intimate thing I had ever experienced without touching one another. Okay, and he said we look for those times. We look for those times nowadays, but they are very hard, if not impossible, to duplicate. I'm gonna say it again. We look for those times nowadays, but they are very hard, if not impossible, to duplicate. So just because we're living our lives doesn't mean we can't have an amount of love for somebody in our past and know that their love is very special and nobody can change that. Yeah, you may meet somebody and you may be able to love somebody on a different level, even a much deeper level. Okay, but nothing like that person, nothing like that in your heart. Okay, you know, I'll be the first to admit, no matter who I end up with, no matter who I finally end up with, who will slip a ring on my finger, if I ever get married, he's going to always hold a special place in my heart. It's just that simple. That doesn't dim away from the person that I'm destined to be with. No, okay? It won't. But there's always going to be that energy, that intensity, that small knot of true love and deep fulfilled love in my heart and respect, okay? and respect. What's the song? I can't even think of the song I'm hearing. What is it? I can't even think of it. You are not enough. The person you are meant to be with will love you the way you are, and you don't need to change. Will love you the way you are, and you don't need to change for this person. You don't need to change who you are. They're going to love you and take you for who you are. I don't care how big your booty done got, okay? I don't care how flat you think your face done got. Whatever the situation is, they're going to love you just the way you are, okay? Just the way you are. One more. The ex has made contact, Virgo. Now what? But honestly though, I feel like this is the moment where you finally realize that you can always love this person from afar. You know, whether you say you hate him or not, whatever the situation is, you know you have finally grown above and beyond wanting that person so bad and so deeply in your life. You can live without that person's love and wait and be patient until God brings you the right one for you. Just because this person is no longer in your life and just because they contacted you may or may not mean anything, but yet and still you got through it. It's like you dusted it right off like it was a regular text. Whether it was a regular, like it was a regular text message. My mind is just okay. Trying to find my way back to you. Okay. So yeah, I feel like they're finding their way back to you through memories, through music here. And at this moment, I think we should be friends. Okay, it doesn't hurt to just be friends with this person, even if you don't say anything. Like that song, you say it best without saying nothing at all. So I just feel like you've crossed each other's hearts, you've crossed each other's minds at the exact same time and energy field, and that's why that person has contacted you, or that's why you contacted them, whatever the situation is. What is that vibe surrounding you that makes me feel intensely passionate? The memories, the pictures, the moments that you used to share with this person. It still matters to them. It still matters to you. But you got to remember, Virgo, you're still living. You're still thriving. You're still growing. Just because this person is no longer in your life, doesn't mean you can't love them forever. Have some ounce of love for him or for her. I mean, yeah, it's love can be beautiful. It can also hurt, but this person is always going to mean something special, something very special to you. Like you're always going to hold a very special place in their heart. Period. Whether you end up together or not. And you know, it brings me back to that saying: it's better to have loved than lost than not to have loved at all. If I never ever in my entire life feel love the way I feel, what I feel for David, or what I felt for him in the past, I'm okay with that. I can live without that. I've grown so much over the last few years. It's just been unbelievable to myself. And I have here, you may feel like, I'm sorry, you all. You may feel like you want to text them or contact them, but you do remember the heartache and the pain, and you've healed from that pain. And that's such a good thing, Virgo. It's such a good thing that you have realized that I'm no longer in that situation anymore, and I'm learning to love this person from afar. I gotta go, but that's it. I hope this message resonates. My boss is on vacation, so my phone is not hooked up to the door, so when the door rings at work, I have to answer to let people in. I gotta go. I'll talk to y'all later.